Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your general focus for January 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you for all the support you give me each and every day, truly. Now, I have been doing the Love Scopes for around 2 years, just shy of 2 years, I think. And I always felt like I was robbing you in some way of some of the information because we weren't going into money or finances. We weren't going into health or well-being or spirituality at all. We were strictly staying with love because it was love focus. And I didn't really think I was giving you a picture to help you move through the month in the energy that surrounded you effectively enough. So I've decided through meditating on it and thinking long and hard about it to do more of a general focus for all areas of your life for each month rather than just the love scope. So I do hope you like the new format. Please leave your comments below. If you want me to go back to just the love scope, I will gladly do this. This reading is for you. It is designed for you and it is for you. So it is your tool. So you tell me the tools that you want because that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for you. So what I think really doesn't matter in the scope of things, but I do hope you like the new format. And without further ado, let's get to our reading, shall we? So now you're really on this path and you've come to a certain point now where, one, you can look back and be thankful that you've made it to this point. So be thankful for the tears, the sorrow, the chaos, the sour, if that's what it was, the chaos, the lessons, because one, you gained the wisdom, and two, you made it to this point. Okay, and that's really what the Knight of Wands is all about. It's stopping, almost at like forks in the road, and you're stopping now. But I don't think you're at so much. I think you're pressing forward. I don't think so much as there's decisions to be made here, as much as maybe just reflecting on how great and wonderful you are. Okay, now the second half of this card is before you mount on that horse and you ride off into the sunrise of your tomorrow, to ask for the protection, to ask for the straight path, to ask for the clues, the wisdom, the epiphanies to come to you so that your path is straight and sure. Now, love can happen this month because we have the Three of Cups here in the center of two cards. And we'll get to that. Okay, so there is celebration, there's joy, there's happiness. This could be job offers, promotions. This could be being invited into a group of people that you were hoping to be invited into. It's good news coming. This could be a new baby, a wedding, any chance for celebration. That's what it's all about. You are embracing the joy that surrounds you, the happiness that surrounds you. Now, when it comes to love, okay, there could be a lot of love that's attracted to you this month, but it comes to you through going after your dreams and your desires more than focusing on a love interest or going out to meet somebody, you know. So you might be going out with a group of friends and thinking that you're going to meet somebody through those avenues, and I don't think that is probably where you're going to meet somebody. You're going to meet somebody through working through the challenges of moving forward on your path with career, with bettering your finances, job opportunities. Okay, now we have the Empress. The Empress is all about new beginnings, starts. Okay, she is the mother of creation, so to speak. So this is actually the first card that was laid down. So January looks very promising for opportunities to come your way in developing your life in a way that you want it to be developed. And if love is part of that, then love is going to be developed in a way that is special and wonderful in your life. But I think it happens through going after your goals and dreams, and it's not love goals and dreams, it's other goals and dreams, because on the other side of it, we have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is all about going after your goals and your dreams. I think of her as kind of like the mom who would protect her children to no end. And this is where you are protecting your dreams, your desires to no end. You're not going to allow anybody to pull you off the path. You're not going to let anybody dampen your spirits in where you want to go and how you want to get there. You lean very confidently on that sword, which tells me that you are willing to cut people or situations out of your life in order to make it work for you, in order for you to go further on your path, in order for you to create something special and beautiful in your life. And that's really a strong energy. So if you are looking to meet somebody, then work hard towards your goals and dreams, and those people will be there. And then there's a common interest, there's a like-mindedness that already brings the two of you together, and it gives you that something to talk about and to get to know each other. Definitely. Now the Seven of Wands lays over top of all those cards. So it's your declaration to yourself in your future plans, in your career plans, in your life plans going forward, what you want to have happen, what you expect to have happen, who you want to become, the dreams that you want to walk into. And this declaration could just be you making a declaration to yourself or actually saying it out loud. And if you say it out loud, I think you're going to get some looks and stares and some heads turning sideways, not knowing where you're coming from. So just expect that if you do say it out loud and you kind of get that bewildered look on their face, that they have no idea where you're coming from, to just shrug it off. Okay, because they'll get it. They'll get it eventually down the road. It's more important that you make that declaration to yourself, to where you want to go, to what you want to become, who you want to become, what you are growing into. That's the important part right now. Now, we have the Queen of Wands down here. And the Queen of Wands, and we have a lot of royalty. So you know what? We need to think things through. We need to plan effectively. We need to strategize. We can't just rush into decisions this month. We have to think them through. But with the Queen of Wands, even more so. Okay, now, she's the quiet one of the deck. She can actually detach herself from the emotion of the situation and think it through so that she comes up with the right decision to go forward. She gathers the information, she strategizes, she plans, she understands. And once she has all the information, that's when she makes the decisions. And I think that this could be very complicated. And since, you know, I related that card as love, so I'm going to say it's more in relationships and whatnot, that it might be actually burdensome. It might be actually hard to put your finger on, especially if you're in a relationship. It might be hard to put your finger on exactly what is needed in the relationship in order to bring it together, to make it stronger, to make it more united. So you may have to analyze it in such a way of the priority list of what is the most important thing right now in your life when it comes to love, when it comes to the relationship. And then there's all these little insignificant things, and we can just take those right out of the pile because they really don't matter in the long run. It's the things that matter right away. So if you're not talking, then we need to open up the lines of communication. If you're not spending time together, then we need to have a date night. And find your solutions in that way, in that manner, in order to bring the two of you together in a strong force going forward. Now, to be honest, we do have the card of celebration here, so I don't think that many relationships will end through this process. I think they will get stronger unless you are in a relationship that is really wearing you down, where you are unappreciated, where it seems like they're in the relationship for the wrong reason, and they're abusing you in some way or using you in some way. That's a definite sign that you need to get out of that relationship, because you need to be appreciated, you need to be valued, you need to be loved for who you are. And that might come out. So that's where it would still be celebration, because you would be liberated. It would be like this huge load off your back. But in most cases, I think it deserves communication and expressing to each other the bond you need to feel, the united force you need to feel, the togetherness you need to feel, in order to strengthen that relationship, in order to get on the same page with each other. And I think it might actually be a difficult first couple of conversations, because I don't think either of you, we have the Seven of Cups here, so I'm thinking that it's kind of scattered all over the place, and it's hard to figure out what the priority really needs to be. And so through talking about it, through working through with conversations and whatnot, I think you can zero in on the main priorities that need to be in your life, what changes need to be made within the relationship in order to grow the two of you together in a stronger united force, to appreciate each other more, to love each other more, to look forward to seeing each other more. As far as career is concerned, you know, we have the Six of Wands here, and this is success and victory. And this is not resting on your laurels, so there's going to be work ahead of you. But so long as you're doing the work, so long as you keep planting the seeds, so long as you keep moving forward, you know, like you lead this parade. If you just keep going step by step in a forward motion, pretty soon everybody else will be behind you, and you will be leading the way. You will be the strength. You will make it to your goals. You will make it to your dreams. Absolutely. So you don't want to stop right now. You want to keep going. You don't want to rest. You don't want to take a break. This is not the time for it. This is the time to push forward. This is the time to push hard forward, to bring in all the success that can be, all the glory that can be. We have the Death card. And it's almost like you are being liberated this month, or feeling alive for the first time in a while, or there's more of a bounce in your step. You feel more of a freedom to move upon your path in the way you want this month. You're more in line with your true purpose this month, in going in the right direction. So follow your instincts, follow your gut, follow your heart, follow your inner wisdom, to know what your next step is. Just don't stop this month. Just keep it going. Keep it going. You know, this isn't the month where you want to take 2 weeks off and go on vacation. This is the month where you want to pound the pavement each and every day and hit your marks. And you will see the success at the end of the road. You will turn around in about a month, month and a half, and go, whoa, I really made some incredible headway. This is a beautiful time for you to set some new things into motion. Now, we do have the Mercury retrograde, and that starts, I think, on the 5th. So it's the first couple of days where you really want to start things in motion. You know, with a Mercury retrograde, usually new things flatline when you try and start during a Mercury retrograde, but I'm not sure where that Mercury retrograde is taking place in the astrology. So I don't want to say that, because I'm getting the forward motion the whole month for you. Okay, and that kind of goes against the Mercury retrograde, where it's, you know, you're backing up and you're revisiting and you're researching. And I mean, you want to do that because you do have the Queen of Wands. You want to research and you want to strategize and whatnot, but it's definitely a forward motion with you. We have the Ace of Swords, and this is another forward motion, new paths opening up, those aha moments coming in, those new ideas sparking opportunity in your life. Most definitely. And we've got the moon there, so perhaps it's the new moon, perhaps it's the full moon of January, where you really get that sudden surge, that electricity, that power, that empowerment to push yourself forward. And that sword there again, you're not afraid to cut things out of your life that no longer serve its purpose. You're okay with it. You've gone through the struggles of understanding what should be in your life and what shouldn't be in your life. And so opportunities may arise to actually, if you don't take the first step in dismantling a part of your life and leaving it in the past, the situations will happen where you will have no choice but to do that for your betterment, for the good of you. Okay, and it will just bring in more of a liberated feeling, more of a feeling of freedom. So, you know, where you can take steps right now to move past certain situations or people in your life, it's very good to use your energy constructively so that it's not forced upon you by the universe, God, your angels, your spirit guides, but you've done it willingly and you can move forward with a flow, with a freedom of your own accord. We have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is all about looking into that crystal ball and foreseeing your future, attaching yourself and making a declaration to yourself of where you're going, what you are creating, the newness of your path forward. This is, I think, a money-making month because of this card here. So new job opportunities, promotions, new business opportunities definitely is the energy that surrounds you this month. Definitely is the energy that surrounds you this month. Let's get the angels going here. As far as health is concerned, I think it's very good. Okay, especially because we have this card here. Okay, the Three of Cups. So, I mean, that's joy, celebration, feeling invigorated. And then we have the Death card, but I got from the Death card that you were actually feeling freer, feeling more alive, feeling more within your purpose of where you're going. So, I would have to say that for the most part, health should be very good this month for you. The only thing that could possibly wear you down is tension within relationships. So you need to have those conversations. You need to make the priority of what really needs to be worked on within the relationship, because that could bring stress in. And when we have too much stress in our lives, we become tired. We become, our empowerment goes. And then we get tired. And then we can't get things done like we want to, and we don't have any motivation driving us because we're too deflated. So have the conversations where you need to have the conversations in your life this month, especially with a close loved one, a dear friend, a co-worker that you have a special bond or relationship with at work or within the community or the neighborhood. Spirituality, I think, you know, said it in the first card. Give thanks that you've made it to this point, that you are stronger, that you are empowered, and ask for protection on your path forward each and every day. Every morning when I wake up, I ask for a beautiful divine light to surround me and to protect me. And I then ask for mirrors to be placed around me. And I envision this in my mind. I could be brushing my teeth, I could be getting dressed for the day, but I go through the words in my head or out loud each and every day to place a wall of mirrors facing outwards around me. And the reason why they're faced outwards is because if any kind of negative energy is thrown in your general direction, or any kind of ill will is thrown in your direction that is rebounded back to the person who sent it. It can't touch you. Okay? Evil cannot stand to see itself. So when any kind of evil gets close to you, it has to be rebounded back. It can't, and goodness attracts goodness. So the more goodness that you get around you, the more it attracts goodness around you. And so you are safe each and every day. And if you do that for a couple of weeks, and you will be amazed at the people, because some people are like, they're like energy vampires. Okay, and so they get close to you and they feel, you ever get with somebody and you're feeling all alive and you're pumped up, and 20 minutes later you're ready for a nap. And what the heck happened? It's because that person, intentionally or even unintentionally, took your energy. They came close to you and fed off of your energy, and now they're feeling alive and wonderful. They got a bounce in their step, and you're feeling exhausted. And it happens. It happens quite often in our lives. So this way you're protected, and you will be amazed at the people who just disappear in your life. The ones that have been trying to cause you pain and suffering and ill will, they just disappear. There's no fight. There's no face off. They just, their plans change. Their routines change. They just don't come in contact with you anymore. You'll be amazed just doing it for a couple of weeks. The difference in your social circles and the people that surround you on an everyday basis. And the good people come around more. And we have the Seven of Gabriel. Stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power. Absolutely. So, like I said with this card, is nobody's going to push you off your path. And nobody's going to try and steal your dreams from you. Stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power. You are empowered. And I saw it in this card. Okay, that you feel liberated, you feel freer, you feel more in control of who you are and where you're going. And so that's a beautiful energy to have surround you. So use it well this month. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.